Fuji is really sick. I noticed that about a week ago. He's losing his color. I know the signs. He stopped taking pellets maybe 2 months ago, but he does that sometimes. He goes through his moods, and he's been wanting to eat shrimp. So problem is shrimp every day, all the time, all the time, all the time. And yeah, I don't know if that's, my Dovai doesn't mind, but flower horns, I've come to notice they're a little more delicate in their intestinal tract with certain things. They're more susceptible to getting parasitic infestations. I don't know if that's true with all flower horns, but the ones that I've owned, I noticed they're very, very delicate. So he's going through treatment for the last week. His hump is changing. It's kind of shrinking and deforming, and his color is turning kind of grayish black. Parasite infestation. It's a sign of parasites. Some type of and I noticed some of his scales want to start raising, almost like dropsy, but my water is perfect. So it's food induced. I can almost 100% guarantee it. So he's not himself, He hasn't been feeling good. He doesn't come. He's not himself. He's just hanging on there the best he can. So I'm using a combination of praziquantel with Proform C. It's a strong medication. I combine them both. As you can see, some of the stuff doesn't dissolve very strong in water. So I dissolve it with this other med, Proform C. It helps it to dissolve better, but that would eventually all dissolve in the water, eventually. And I've been siphoning all the poop. I'm doing 50% water change daily. And look, there's already poop from this suckerfish. That suckerfish poops like a machine. So I don't know if that could be what's making him sick. I doubt that. But anyway, yeah, the raised scales bothers me, and the deformity of his hump. When they're sick, that happens. As you can see right there, look at his scales. They're blotching out white, and they're kind of raising up. That white thing is nothing, that's just his mouth, but he's losing his color. And look, this side right there, you can see a little bit where they're raising up, the scales are raising up. I started with salt a week ago. The salt didn't make much of a difference. The water changes he really likes. It makes him feel better. I'm also debating on this. Chunks of this filter are disappearing. Look how rounded off it is. This is part of Anti, my last flower horn that's in the other tank. I can't keep this kind of filter in there because he'll eat it all. I think this guy's doing the same thing. It's possible he got something stuck in his intestinal tract. So I know fish can get sick and die from that. They can't digest this stuff. They eat it. So this is gonna come out for sure. So if that's the case, best for this guy. My next step is going to be a little bit more invasive. I'll see how he does in the next couple days. I just did a water change now. I did about a 70% today. It's a little bit more because I added a lot of new medication, very strong. And I'm gonna let him sit for 24 hours. I'll see tomorrow at this time what he's doing. If I feel that he's not getting any better, he won't take pellets. He'll take anything else, but he won't go to the top and eat the pellets off the top. He wants it to come down to him. It's what he's been doing for the last 6 months or so. He's not into the pellets anymore. He wants shrimp, krill, but I'm gonna try medicating some of the shrimp. I don't want to feed him that stuff right now in the stomach, so I'm just not gonna feed him for a while. But what I'm gonna do is remove him from the tank, and this is my last case scenario, but I have to do it to try to save this guy. I don't want to lose him to this nonsense. And I'm going to, like I did with the flowerhorn that came from Thailand, that was really ill like this, showing the same symptoms. This guy doesn't have white stringy poop, but he's not eating the same, so I haven't seen the white stringy poop anywhere, like I've seen him before. So he has susceptible to this kind of stuff. He is susceptible to it. So I'm gonna remove him, and for the first time I've done this to him. Normally he takes the medicated food and it cures him when it happened to him before, but this time I'm gonna have to remove him because he's no longer eating pellets. Now I'm gonna remove him, and look how his scales are raising. Yeah, mijo, I know. Right here, towards the back, right there, that white area, his scales are starting to lump up. Right there. Right there, yep. And this doesn't bode well. He's still trying to be friendly to me. Yeah, he's my buddy, but I can tell he's not feeling well at all. His colors, as you can see, guys, you know how colorful he is. He's just, and his tail's clamped in the back. That rear tail is never like that. He's sponged up like a peacock, you know, strutting his stuff to the tank. But yeah, he's just sitting on the bottom, not feeling really good. Sometimes he just sits at the top. He stands there at the top like this and just looking up like he's waiting for something. Yeah, he's not doing well, but the good thing is his fins are not totally clamped to his sides, nothing like that. So it's something he put in his stomach. Hopefully, I gotta take that filter out. So, sponge filter, because I don't want him eating that no more. And tomorrow I want to inject him with the clear medication. I do, for him, 2 capsules of clear. I mix it with garlic. I put Epsom salt in this concoction. And I put a few of the meds and I stir them together. I use metronidazole. I mix all this together in a little concoction. I put it in a syringe, and I'll very carefully place it down his stomach. You have to be very, very careful not to puncture anything. And then you inject that medication. You hold him right side up so it stays in his stomach. Make sure he takes a few good gulps of air. He's gonna suffer a little bit. You know, I never like doing that. It's last case scenario. And then I want to put him in a quarantine tank. and a 30-gallon. Yeah, it's really small for him, but at least there I can medicate him more effectively. I don't know if that would be a good idea, or maybe just return him to this tank is what I'm gonna do. But yep, I just wanted to update you guys on Fuji. Yeah. This color's gotten blotchy. I know, buddy. Well, guys, I'll keep you posted. Hope everything turns out good with him. That's the sad part of this hobby is, you know, the life expectancy of these fish. It just these guys should be 10 years. And I really take care of my fish, you know. But look at the race scales right there, the white blotch. Right there. It's raised. It's starting to, the scales are starting to come up. So that's a really, really bad sign. Look at the back, how it's turning pale. He's bleaching out. You know, he's got an infestation of something. If you have any idea, guys, please let me know. I'd be so grateful if, I mean, I've seen this before, but if you have any really specific treatment other than what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's like he's rotting from the inside.